Hello, everybody. Andy, what's good? How is everyone here? It's Monday. It is the Mondayest of Mondays to ever Monday the Monday. How do you feel about that? Ugh. I just inhaled a piece of banana bread. That's what I did. And it was good. It was rather delightful. Dio, back again. Good to see you. Mountain Lion. Andy is not so happy that the holidays are going to end soon. I would be upset at that too. I would be absolutely upset at that too. What I am not upset about, however, is I still have just a handful of these peanut butter pretzels left. And I should realistically order more, because when I say a handful, I'm talking about maybe a handful, if that. But I do have this cool boron grad, and we got the wheel just kind of dangling off this big old rock, just because, like, we're gonna roll up to this rock and we're just gonna flex, you know? We're just gonna show off and gonna be like, hey, this truck is cool. Just because we can, even though chances are we're probably not even gonna use it. So there is that. There's a thing. That's gonna mean I'm only gonna be able to tune into streams on Fridays, since we don't stream. Oh, that is a bummer, dude. Oh, Relic, my guy. Relic is coming in with the subscription of 7 months. We've been doing awesome things for not much longer than that. And dude, I appreciate every little thing that you do, my friend. Interjected a storm of iron and fuel. Iron and fuel indeed. High-octane gasoline. Or something like that. No, mostly, what is it? It's petrol. Everything's petrol in most other parts of the world. Petrol. Gotta get some petrol. But is that diesel or is that gasoline? It's petrol. That's what it is. Or not another peanut butter pretzel down the pipe. What's everybody up to? How was your weekend? I saw Suicide Squad yet. No, technically it would have gone into yesterday. Doc Golden, how are you? What's good? Guys, it's so wonderful to see all of you here. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing currently. I think what I'm doing is admiring this cool truck on this rock right here. And I think it's slowly... No, it's actually not moving. The parking brake is holding. Oh, look at that. There's other wheels off the ground, too. So we're kind of living large, loving life. Do we know what we're doing here truly? No. And that's the great thing. I don't really ever come into this with a plan. I just kind of, No, I don't even kind of. It's just, we're going to play some SnowRunner, or we're not going to play some SnowRunner. That is the only plan that we have, Doc Gold. So, with that said, I think we got a couple things here left to do. We got to move some medium logs. Okay. And for that, why don't we grab the good old Caterpillar 745C. You could say your weekend was fun. These moments of happiness is worth it, though. SnowRunner is pretty fun. You were 100% correct, Doc Golden. And I certainly hope that you appreciated the clip that we had that kind of highlights just what we're going to be getting into when we do kick off some truck darts. So that is a thing that's going to happen. All right, where's my Caterpillar? Where are you? We're going to get there eventually. Caterpillar. And then we need... Caterpillar, we need another truck to haul long logs. And we also need technically something else to haul, the hell else is it? We need something with a flatbed for metal beams. So we need we need a couple of trucks to do stuff. And if I could ever find my Caterpillar, we'll be good to go. Not the boar. Come on now. See, this is the only unfortunate part about having a lot of vehicles. And how slow it is to go through... Oh, there it is. How slow it is to go through the PlayStation. Just the vehicles and tire selections and everything else. Saw a show, watched a movie, ate donuts, ice cream, cheese and cake. Right now, smashing some spicy cheddar jack ruffles. Ooh! Relic. That's cool, dude. That is so cool. Alright, so. Leave the garage with this guy. And the 2 medium logs, 1 long log, and then 1 metal beam. So 1 metal beam isn't going to be too bad. Let's go park this guy down here. I saw Suicide Squad late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Going to a 10 p.m. show, and the movie theater is an awesome movie theater, and their screen, their their DLX screen rivals that of the IMAX movie. Kind of. It's probably just as large, and it's a pretty decent-sized auditorium. And it is a great sound system. But boy, oh boy, if you have not seen Suicide Squad, if you have any particular desire... Yes, Relic, you saw it, I think you saw it earlier in the... You saw it earlier in the evening, and then I saw it later in the evening. And, I highly recommend it. If you want to go see a good movie, I highly, highly, highly recommend. Suicide Squad. Hands down. It is bloody and violent, so if that sways any of your opinion, I would, yeah, I would do that. But I went and I saw it at 10 o'clock at night, and this is a roll of the dice when it goes to late-night movies like that. There was probably 8 to 10 people in the entire theater, which I love. I do not like full movie theaters, but these movie theaters, the spacing in between the rows was quite substantial. So, like, they've got the giant lounge chair style seating. So if you're fully extended, feet all the way out, you've still got plenty of room to pass between the people who are in front and then the people whose legs are sticking out. So that it's actually a lot of space. And then The only other flip side to that coin, yes, there's not a lot of people in the movie theater, but you also take a roll of the dice when it comes to popcorn. And I haven't had a giant bucket of movie theater popcorn in a year and a half. And finally, I was able to go to the movie theaters. I will pass. I hate superhero movies, no offense. That is okay, because this is not a superhero movie. Suicide Squad is not a superhero movie. It is filled with reprehensible, morally questionable individuals. So I can't say that it is a superhero movie. Well, can we put the... No, I don't think we can put the log trailer on the back of that, but that's all right. We need something to put a log trailer on. So for the long logs, let's do a thing. You know what? International or... No, not the Azov. Ah, damn it. That's like... It's kind of like saying Reno 911 is a cop show. That is how... Yes, Relic, absolutely. And there were plenty of ridiculously funny, genuinely comical moments in that film. I mean, it was legitimately good. Legitimately a good movie. Very violent, very bloody, very over the top. Which truck was I going to use? Oh, you know what? Let's reconsider here. Avistar? I don't know. You know what? Let's use the boar. Because this is always a great idea. Log carrier front. And away we go. And let's get the log carrier back. Alright. What's up, loader? Log carrier, not trailer. We need the, where is it? No, not the log trailer. Oh, there it is. Okay. Log carrier rear is $14,000. Extremely random thought. Channeling inner core memory for today. Do you or any of y'all recall the Vin Diesel game, The Wheelman, on PlayStation 2? Wheelman? Was that? I remember Driver. I do remember Driver. Oh, ow. What was that? Just a little bit of a love tap. Oops. Did it again. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Hold on. District B13! Thank you so very much for that. I super appreciate that. That is awesome of you. We forgot to put chain tires on this bad boy. Doing good. Doing very good, District. Hanging in there. It is Monday. We're out of work for the day. We're done for the day. Level 314 on COD. I still haven't played it. Still haven't touched it lately. I have just been a little bit too busy doing other things. Boobar, thank you very much for joining us. We will put the chain tires on this bad boy, because chain tires are probably not a bad idea. This truck is not the greatest of ideas, but that's okay. It is an idea. Man, we are not doing good at steering this damn thing. Well, it is the size of just a beast, so there is that. Also, Loader, I believe... Yeah, no car shows this weekend. I did have a friend of mine who went to an all-Mopar show at a dealership around here somewhere. And he said it was a blast. He said it was an absolute blast. So he had a good time. Yeah. So so that was 2 years ago. That was 2019 at the Terrificon down in Connecticut. And I have a lot of other pictures of me with Guy Gilchrist, me with Guy Gilchrist and Derek Mears. I have pictures up of that. I have a picture of me standing in front of a giant Thanos statue, and we're talking giant Thanos statue, like 10 feet tall Thanos statue. Ubar! That is awesome of you. I super appreciate that. Thank you so very, very much. You guys are awesome. For real. Straight up awesome. And Fubar, it is totally okay. All caps, that's fine. We're good. We're all good. I do like the, what is that, the Union Jack next week for the SnowRunner season update. All right. Yeah, because I think that's in our time frame. So, chances are I will get to play, like, a little bit. Wrong truck. Totally wrong truck. How did we get this truck and then we can't go back into any of the other trucks? That I want to know. Let's see. Back to Caterpillar. So. The Sunday is Range Rover. Oh, up in New Hampshire. But yeah, I am avidly awaiting the release of the Season 5 DLC for SnowRunner. But I'm only going to be able to play just a little bit because, what is it? We're going to be going, I'll be gone for Labor Day weekend. So I will be heading out. So actually, I don't even know if there's going to be like a, what is it? Like a Wednesday night stream. Mostly because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to plan things. And primarily, it is going to be, what is it? So the plane departs Boston at 7 a.m., which means I have to get up at, I did the math, and it is stupid o'clock early to get to the airport and arrive in time, check luggage, and then board, and then all of that tomfoolery. Not exactly something I really knew about ahead of time. I just figured, oh, 7 o'clock, plane ride, and then I'll get, I'll get there at 9, and I'll be good to go. Everything will be great. And yeah, that wasn't the most intelligent of ideas. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You get your sports ball game sooner than expected. I was originally waiting until the 17th. Now I only have to wait till the 12th. That is cool. You get it 5 days earlier. And actually, yeah, what is it? Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood is getting rave reviews initially from the beta test so far. And that's awesome. That is really, really awesome. I would like to get a PlayStation 5 before... Yeah. I think Joker has played in some of the beta tests initially. So that'll be cool to see just how good that plays out. Because so far it sounds amazing. The game itself sounds absolutely fantastic. Well, yeah. A week isn't exactly the longest of time, if I am going to be perfectly honest, with, SnowRunner content and DLC. And it's not that I'm going to play it like a week straight. I'm going to stream it. So it's going to be only like a handful of hours at night. And then, yeah, then we'll be gone 5 days. But I'll be down in Atlanta, Georgia, and I probably won't stream like anything from there. So yeah, I've watched a couple people playing it. That's awesome. I'm really interested in that game because I never played the first one, so I'm gonna totally go into it flying blind on that one, Relic. But I mean, it'll be cool. Everything about it'll be cool. All right, pick this up gear. Make our way across the ice. Let's go get some. Let's go get some wood. Although the unfortunate thing is, I have to actually get the boar back. And now that reminds me, I've got several log trailers that are still kind of just chilling over on the other map. What does lowering the extra wheels on the Dairy Longhorn do? So, essentially, yes, actually, we were touching base on that, Loader. Yeah, Relic, I'm going to be in, what's DragonCon. I'm going to be down in Atlanta, Georgia for DragonCon. And I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I have only partially looked at the guest list of individuals who are going to be there. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing down there. I know that I have to show up on a panel at a particular time and day, and that is it. So you guys might actually be able to, if I get a link for, if I get a link for the panel, because I believe it's supposed to be streamed, and if I get the link, I will provide a link for it. And who knows, you guys might get to see me up on a panel for like a music video release for Gigi Edgley's Dragon, which is actually, you know, really cool. So there's that. But circling back around, Fubar, as your question, so there are a handful of trucks that have that wheel, that unpowered wheel. And essentially what it does, provides additional stability as you're driving down more hard-packed surfaces. Because if you lower the wheel, you'll actually see that the truck lifts slightly, not a ton, but slightly, and it kind of puts more. So the idea is, it is completely unpowered. So the third axle in the Dairy Longhorn, the Western Star 49X, they're unpowered axles. And the actual idea is, the more wheels you have on the ground for a vehicle, the more the weight or the footprint of the vehicle is dispersed throughout. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, but Loader, in the game we're talking here, not just why it's an actual thing. But it provides, in the game, it essentially provides a little bit of extra stability, traveling down more hard-packed roads. Yeah, exactly. Your suspension is going to, your suspension is going to be able to kind of handle a little bit more, is what it is. But in a real world mechanical aspect, effectively it allows for more weight because it gives you a bigger footprint. Like your pounds per square inch, or whatever weight or unit of measure that you like. You have more contact patch. It's like, say you have a thin sheet of ice, and you put something like a very skinny, like, wooden dowel, and you push down, and that dowel will puncture the ice a lot easier than, say, if you took a much larger wooden dowel or a square block or something with more surface area and then push down on it. Where are we even going? Okay, no, I'm going in the right direction. Kind of. But in the game, it basically just adds stability. The Derry Longhorn has a horrible turning radius as it is. That is... that truck has one of the worst turning radiuses of, like, any truck in the game at all. I mean, you can. You don't exactly have to. It's more cosmetic than anything, unfortunately. Because predominantly, like, you... yeah, you should be able to just get rid of it, personally. Yeah, it tends to, yeah. Well, what happened before, that truck never had a differential lock. And then they added an like a full-time differential lock to it, because it would always get hung up on absolutely everything. Actually, which way are we going here? Well, that's only because the 8-slot trailer gets high-sided. It's so long that it just goes, you know, it bottoms out. But the Derry Longhorn, the 3149, actually never used to have a differential lock as part of it. So if you were going up to a small hill, your front powered wheels would go up the hill, and then as you go to crest the hill, the unpowered wheels would hit the tip of the wheel, or tip of the hill, and you lose momentum, and you wouldn't be able to carry yourself over because it didn't have differential lock. So the wheels would just be essentially freewheeling at that point in time. And we're just kind of slowly crushing through this junk here. All this underbrush. Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta get around this log. I hate this log. This one stupid branch right here. It is infuriating. But yeah, it essentially, that change, the permanently mounted, and they never used to make it so that you could drop that axle or lift that axle. And it was a nightmare. It was an absolute, utter nightmare. Come on. Tell you what, let's get a little bit further. Then swap over to this guy. Turn the headlights on at least. And just try to get up and over this dumb thing. I hate this branch, I hate this branch. And I also hate that branch. Okay, there we go. Back to the other truck. Yeah, used the 8-slot trailer for the first time, got it high-sided. Drove the Tega underneath the back. Wheels on the windscreen. Exactly, yeah, the Tega is like the go-to just to get yourself out of just the nightmare misery that you end up, you know, finding yourself in. Yeah, but that'll also take a lot longer, too. Nope. So here's the funny thing about the trees and such in this game. Some of the stuff, like these little tiny trees that are right beside me. Here, let's make it a little bit of daytime. So these little tiny trees beside me, if you attach the winch to it, they will pluck right out of the ground. Although branches like the one back there, like this ridiculous thing, for whatever dumb reason, they're made out of like ironwood, and you can't exactly. There we go. They won't break. So you essentially have to just kind of sort of deal with them in a most ridiculous of fashion. All right, there we go. And then there's a giant rock right here, which we have to get around. So even if you could get it pulled out of the way, what happens is the second you change trucks to go into something different, the log crane, no. I haven't tried that yet. But with a winch, the second you transfer to another vehicle, and you've got a winch cable attached to something, it disconnects the winch. So you can only ever have one winch operating at any given time, which is just unfortunate, all things considered. Yeah, like if you're able to pull it out of the way, it'll stay out of the way until, like, if you rip something out, like a tree, or bash a tree down, yeah, it'll stay out of the way until you respawn, or you change maps, or reload the game, or anything like that. All right. Okay. That's primarily one of the worst spots in this entire map. That mud, like mud snow, right through there. And we're probably going to need... well, I hope we don't, but we're probably going to need a fuel trailer all the way out here again. Although... I could realistically run out here with another Zix 605 and then use that to transport the metal beams from the warehouse to then... Yeah, no. We can figure something out. This huge cat is awesome. I love this huge caterpillar. Gonna kind of... We can't... This damn thing is so big, we can't even see... Oops. Something. Yeah, it's so big we can't even see exactly what we're doing. We're just gonna go chug down this path here. And it feels like we're going a lot faster than what we actually are. That, unfortunately, is only a repair trailer. It's not a fuel trailer. No, the repair station will not refuel you. That is the only thing that it won't do, which is kind of unfortunate when you think about it. But I can understand the mechanics why. All right. Yeah, I believe it does. The repair station should refill repair points, yeah. Once that car got stuck in the mud, then a tractor came to pull it out, but the tractor dug itself too. So after a few phone calls, a similar beast came and solved all the problems. Okay, that's funny. That's actually really funny. This thing right here is like legitimately the end-all be-all of like heavy pulling power and extractions. I mean, this thing is just ridiculously overpowered. And it's kind of fun. It's actually quite fun. Alright, so let's get us over here. It depends which one, though. There are so many different configurations of these vehicles. Long logs, medium logs, there we go. Yeah, the Caterpillar has so many different configurations. It is unbelievable. Okay. Or the boar is almost out of fuel. That is unfortunate. Long logs. Load them up. Change trucks to the Caterpillar. So, this is going to get interesting because eventually we're going to run out of fuel in the bore, which I kind of figured we were going to do. So the Caterpillar is going to be pulling it. But for how long? Because we're also probably going to run out of fuel in the Caterpillar as well. We're going to have another truck come along with fuel to refill the Caterpillar. Realistically, we only have to get to the top over there to kind of drop off this load, but we have to come back for another load of medium logs. And something tells me... Come on now. What are we stuck on? Probably stuck on something back there. Most likely a tree stump. Also, it is basically out of fuel. Alright. So this means we should actually go and get a fuel truck while we're still here and while we're still able to actually get to this stuff. So... we can take the ever awesome Zix 605. We did I brought the Ford CLT 9000 back to the garage. I pulled it out of the river in Alaska. All right. So, what do we want to use? Probably going to use the Zix. Chances are. Or I mean, we could use an Azov. Azov would be cool. Although, I don't know how many Azovs I need with crane bodies. So, if I take this guy, the fuel... I only have 200 liters of fuel, which will be kind of hit or miss if I put the flatbed on. Now, we're not going to be doing that. Fuel tank. There we go. We're going to want to just get this thing out there. But then, pretty much, we could, yeah, we'll take a trailer. We can take a, well, this will kill two birds with one stone. This will allow me to get the metal beams. Which I should... Hold on. No, wait, actually... that won't have metal beams there. I'm gonna have to pick them up at the steel mill. What I'm gonna have to do. Is all that's got... Yeah. Okay, so... how about... yeah, we might have to go through the steel mill. So in that case, what I can do is we'll loop through. Oh, we're going to need something with chain tires is what it is. Because we get this ice through here. We need something with chain tires, which is probably going to be... Something with chain tires. Let's see. Now we don't really have to worry too much about fuel. We could do an Azov. Not the Ford. Alright. Or, I mean, I could potentially just haul another Zix right behind me. Brigadier. Just haul along a twin steer just for the hell of it. Alright. No. Nope, no. Why not? Why not? So this will get our metal beams. We'll do this. Also, there's a dumb car right there. There we go. Yep, come on. Around the car. There we go. Now we got this. Totally got this. Not really. We might think that we have this. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. It'll be alright. Go get the metal beams. We'll head up through. Yeah, we'll head up through the steel mill. Go that way. Refuel. Head up there and send the Caterpillar back. Because the Caterpillar is the one that's going to be able to hold the medium logs, which we do. So we kind of have a plan. We sort of have a plan? I mean, it's a plan in the loosest sense. But I mean, really, who plans around here? Certainly not me. It's just kind of like, wing it! Just go for it. Let's go up here. Let's go up this way. Let's see what this takes us. Well, I technically know where it's going to take us, but... Avalon KK, thank you so very much for the follow. I hope you are well. I hope your day is going fantastic. Our day isn't going too well, other than needing a little bit of extra fuel. Yes, flan. Actually, what is it? Flan is... What country makes flan? I've never had it, but it has always looked fantastic. Dio, thank you very much for hanging around. Thank you for popping by, chilling with us for at least a little bit. I super appreciate you coming around, even as late as it is for you. Got rained out of doing anything. Well... What were your outdoor plans to do? Also, that is unfortunate. They're still dancing in the rain. Or singing in the rain. There's always potentially singing in the rain. This is true. All right. So, we will park the fuel truck here. Field cultivating. Interesting. And what might be growing in that field? All right, so back over to the Azov. Yeah, J-Stew, no it does not. No, it most certainly does not. So, I mean, while it sounds good in your head... Oh, yeah, do we have to adjust the suspension? Yeah, all right, suspension color. Just pulled barley off of it last week. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Flan is traditionally Mexican. Okay, thank you very much for that. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't 100% certain. Barley. I like barley in my soup. You get like that beef barley soup. That's some good stuff right there. How many, what is it, acres? They go by acres? Or is it just like, you know, bringing in the fields, that kind of thing? Oh, no, 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 I didn't have to go here. That's right. My bad. My bad. So I was thinking that I had to go here, but I actually don't have to go here. Also, I should potentially double-check and see if we do, in fact, have... All right, so we have 2 beams up there. 2,000 acres. That is a metric butt-ton of acres. So, you know, if we're going there anyways, let's grab some metal tube and stuff. Oh, hey, look at that. We can do this. We can totally do this. Yeah, check it out. Dude, that's a lot. Holy moly, that's a lot. Or at least in my brain, that's a lot. I mean, that could be like a tiny amount to like normal farming folk. Or, you know. Alright. Cargo management. Container metal rolls. Actually, you know what? Put it back up on the loading platform again. So we'll do that again. Boop. All right. Well, it is unfortunate that you get rained out. Although I certainly appreciate you. One of the larger operations in the area. Okay. Because after like a couple of acres, my sense of scale goes completely out the window because I don't have any frame of reference for anything like that. Unfortunately. All right, pack cargo. Restore crane. There we go. And actually, speaking of Mexican food, churros. Churros are fantastic. So we've got flan, we've got churros. I would love some churros right now. Although, I did have Baja fish tacos, which is tilapia in the tacos, and they had like a jalapeno sauce. 1 acre is roughly the size of an American football field. I was smaller than that, but like I said, yet again, no frame of actual reference. Also, football field being not the type of reference I need because, like, while abstract, I can understand a football field, I am not the sportsing type. All I know is, like, football field, there's a lot of running involved. But it's a thing. All right. Get this party going again. Now that we kind of have an idea of what we're doing. But, that said, just because you get to do the actual, like, farming and stuff like that, in reality, are you a farming simulator fan? Are you a big-time SnowRunner fan. What are you into? Oh, that's right. Then we have to go others. Okay. Nope, there's going to be all kinds of stuff here to kind of muck about. We've got that icy, rocky stuff over there. We've got the deeper snow on the other side of it with some rocks. So hopefully we'll be able to get this conglomeration of vehicles right on through. Potentially. I like the chain tires on the ice. I will admit that. Because with mud tires, it's just an absolute nightmare. Play both along with a bunch of other games. Though for SnowRunner, I only played the base game maps, not a fan of the DLC maps. Yeah. So, funny thing about the DLC maps, there are some that are way more difficult than others. Significantly more difficult. This being one of them. The new Amur region, which is the Season 4? I guess you could say Season 4 DLC. In the Russian Federation of Amur. This map is punishing, or these maps anyways, are incredibly punishing. Alright, we gotta push this thing over. What do we got here? Alright, there we go. Yep, we get the big Zix 605 pushing from behind. Although, I will say that some of the DLC does add some really cool vehicles to the whole mix. Wisconsin and Yukon are easier, but they introduce new mechanics. Like, Wisconsin introduces the logging. The Yukon introduces the just sheer amount of large-scale deliveries. So you're using that 8-slot trailer way too much. Way too much. M.A. Rio, which could be Mario. That's pretty cool. Thank you very much for the follow. Super appreciate that. Totally rocks. And now we're in some trees. Trying to make our way through. Alright, nope. We're not going to make that turn, so back up just a little bit. They're too hard for what I want. I only played Cola for the F-750, played half of the first Yukon map, played 2 mission in Wisconsin, and never touched this one. You know what? If you never touch this one, you're not bad off. If you can effectively say, hey, I'm good, we won't be trying this one again. That's not a bad thing. Because this map is brutal. Some of the other maps on this DLC are even worse. And, yeah, it's hard. It is very hard. And sometimes it's just... It gets to a point where it's monotonous. Lake Cove and Amandra, so the 2 maps there, they are similar to a lot of Amur terrain features because of how the snow operates in this. I love the F-750. Absolutely love the F-750, and it is one of my go-to exploration-type vehicles that I pulled out of Lake Cove. But you can't use it here. It's dead in the water. It is just, it doesn't work at all. I'm gonna have to kind of get this thing here by itself. Stay away from this tree so we don't get hung up. Okay, there we go. So upon watching the Valve documentary earlier, which was absolutely amazing and fantastic, I think I need to actually sit down and watch Tombstone. Yeah, he's good in Tombstone. J Stu is referring to the new documentary that is on Netflix, was it? Yeah, Netflix, right? The Val Kilmer documentary. Tombstone is a good film. Tombstone is a good film with a ton of cool actors. And it's like one of those crossover epics because it pulls actors and personalities from so many different eras at that time. That is no kidding, Relic. I'm glad that we can all agree on that. Like, I'm not a Western fan, but even I fully admit that Tombstone is an incredible movie. I like Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell is awesome. Go. You. And there we go. Oh yeah, that's right. There was that other little path. I forgot about that one. We won't be doing that again. My bad. I found it better than Wyatt Earp that released shortly after. I think, wasn't Costner, I believe, I read somewhere that Costner didn't have a large enough role in Tombstone, so he decided to make his own Western movie. Billy Bob getting the piss slapped out of him makes me giggle every time. Oh my god. That's actually pretty funny. Until the Deadwood series, it was the best Western I've ever seen. Oh my god. I just read you. Fubar. Best Western. Yes, the hotel establishment. But yeah, Tombstone, I had gone without seeing Tombstone or not Tombstone, the Deadwood series. So Ian McShane in Deadwood. Wow. That was such a good series. That was a fantastic series. That had a lot of great actors. And that was almost like a Western version of Game of Thrones, if you could think of it in that regard. Primarily because you never knew who was going to be offed at any given time. Yeah, Ian McShane is in Deadwood, and he plays Al Swearingen. It is actually... I'm not a super big Western fan, never really was, but Tombstone is phenomenal. Tombstone is absolutely phenomenal. Alright, so we will go there. Then, so, unload those. Make another one of those. Load one of those. Then watch the movie afterwards. Is the movie still out on any streaming service? The movie is okay. So, yeah, that's what happens. The movie actually wraps up the series because they thought they were coming back for an additional season. They were not. They were told that they were coming back, but they didn't. That's got Timothy Olyphant, and even, what's his name from Psych? Lasseter. Carlton Lasseter, played by Timothy Amundsen, who's a great actor. And that guy's awesome. That guy's absolutely awesome. You've still yet to watch Heat from start to finish? Oh, dude. Heat has one of the most incredible bank heist casts. Exactly much the same as Firefly, Serenity. The movie is the story they never got to tell, cut down into a film. Yeah, I feel less strongly about Firefly. I was never one of those individuals who were like, Firefly, 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 Nathan Fillion, woo! Like, a lot of people were. Like, people who like Firefly are crazy about that movie, or that series. Like, in an unhealthy fashion. Like, crazy kind of about that movie. So, I need to get rid of my sneakers. I'm going to pull a Mr. Rogers here. Also, side note, I forgot, okay? I truly forgot just how amazing it is to get new socks. New socks are awesome. And I'm right there with you. It's just because it was cut off early, it ended up with a cult following. Oh, Good Lord. I haven't seen that one. It is on my to-do list to actually watch because I like Tom Hanks. And I truly believe that the message that Mr. Rogers had and would always put forward. Oh, it's on Stars? Okay. Vlad coming in like AKC fans. Good man. All right, where did we leave this thing? We left this thing all the way over here. All right, so let's try to get this little fella, my fuel truck. Let's transport this bad boy over to the steel mill factory. Hopefully we can, and hopefully we don't get it stuck. So the Hateful Eight, I watched that, and there are two schools of thought on Quentin Tarantino movies. One is that he's some kind of filmmaking genius. The other is he's just a pretentious, pompous jackass who thinks very highly of himself and has a third arm that grows out of the back of his neck, solely meant to pat himself on his own back. Like Pulp Fiction, really good. Really, really good. The Hateful Eight it's a weird one. I would truly have to think that I would need to watch it maybe a couple more times to actually really form a solid opinion on that. See, there we go. That is one half of the Quentin Tarantino camp. I don't know. I feel that Quentin Tarantino thinks that Quentin Tarantino is the best. Inglourious Basterds is good. I will say that it is a decent movie. Some of the dialogue in that movie is very, very good. Second and third Dusk Till Dawn, not good. Well, I don't think he wasn't involved in the second and third Dusk Till Dawn. He did the first one. Never got on with Bastards at all. Never got it. Basically, Bastards is just it's World War II revenge porn, essentially. You know, Django's got its own issues. The trailer made it look awesome. The trailer made it look better than what it was. Correct. Yeah. Because the trailer is always going to cherry pick those pieces, and it can actually make it seem like a completely different movie altogether. I should watch Django again. Only ever watched it once. There are some interesting takeaways from Django. Primarily, what's his name? When he smashes his hand and cuts the crap out of his hand. So yeah, you know, I always wanna like Sucker Punch way more. I still think it's a good movie. I think it's from like a pure fantasy sort of standpoint, it's actually not a bad movie. Yeah, DiCaprio smashes his hand in Django and blood starts flowing. That's actually his blood. I love you all, but you can't talk movies. Can't talk movies. That's okay. That's okay. See, that's the great thing, though. We are all radically different people with radically different upbringings and you know, interests and everything else. And we have drastically different viewpoints on movies and media and music and television and everything else. And I think that's what makes all of this work so much better. Getting tired of the superhero films. Yep. Like those movies that come out and boom, blow your ever-loving minds. So here's the thing though, Vlad, and I know Relic and Loader have spoken about it, but the new Dune, yes, the new Dune I do want to see, even though the cast looks like a cast out of something from the WB. I'm sorry I said it, but that's just the way it ends up looking. So I don't know, like, yeah, we were talking about the new Suicide Squad. I like the original Dune with Kyle MacLachlan. I also like the Dune mini-series that Sci-Fi Channel had done. Sci-Fi Channel had done a really good job with Dune, Children of Dune. Those were great. Those were really, really, really great. But as we were discussing the Suicide Squad movie, and we're not gonna talk spoilers. Yeah, Vlad, I hear you there, dude. But Suicide Squad is not a superhero movie. That is not a superhero movie at all, or even remotely. Yeah, Frank Herbert's Dune, the original stuff, the books, the epics that they were. But they never really pushed past Children of Dune and the regular Dune. And then we always get Sting with his weird codpiece just wheeling around. And that was just kind of strange. Let's see. Sucker Punch is a special film for me. The film is a story of mental survival, particularly how it ends. Really helped me through my troubles a couple years back. You have all the weapons you need, now fight. That is a very good point, though, Fubar. That it does have an interesting message, and I do like those really cool, like sci-fi or steampunky montages they have in there. Warhammer is Dune on steroids. You know what? We've never had a good Warhammer movie, lad. We have never had a good Warhammer movie, and I bought the what was it? The crowd-funded Warhammer. Was it it was the Ultramarines movie. It was an Ultramarines movie, and it had. Oh, let me check. Hold on. So we're getting a Warhammer channel though. Okay, it was Terrence Stamp, John Hurt, Sean Pertwee that were in the Warhammer Ultramarines movie. You know what? The first Suicide Squad movie, it's not the greatest, but it's nice because they're all jerks. They're all garbage people. They're all villains, so to speak. Warhammer 40K has to be the greatest untapped IP for movie series. I love the steampunk movie about the mobile cities that hunt down others. That was, yeah, Loader, I know which one you're talking about. My old Twitch name, yes, Death Cult Assassin. Can you ever imagine a Game of Thrones budget thrown at a Warhammer 40K universe for a bunch of TV series? So here's the cool thing. Hold on, let me pull it up here. So there is going to be a Warhammer streaming service. So much in the same way Yes, Immortal Engines. Thank you, Avalon. Thank you so much. So it is... All right, check this out. I'm going to hit you with a link. So it is like Disney Plus, but it is like Disney Plus for Warhammer. And there's all kinds of series, and there's all kinds of... a lot of stuff. Old med school friends and me still once a week play Warhammer 40k tabletop. I haven't played Warhammer 40k tabletop in years. I forget the last version. Gotta change your shorts there, Vladsky? Alright, let's fill up the fuel tank. Okay, so fill up the bore. Then... Did you not know about that? Did you... I thought you knew about that. You knew about that, right? You didn't know? Oh, dude. They are going to have that level of awesome. I have a bunch of Necromunda stuff in the loft. Though none of which is painted. I have a ton of stuff that's not painted. I never did good with finishing up painting anything. It was so bad. I have some stuff that's painted. Not a lot of stuff that's painted. Alright. Headlights. Think about getting up this hill here. Winch. Winch. Okay, let's try to get everything up here. Turn on engine in the winch truck. Let's get this going for once. Your body is ready. Broke up with his girl once for bad-mouthing Warhammer 40. Okay. I mean, that is something, too. Okay at painting, just don't have time. Yeah, there is a lot of time. My favorites that I ever did, Khorne Berserkers and the Khorne Lord on the, the Khorne Lord on the giant brass, the thing that looks like an angry dog rhino thingamajigger. And that was one of the metal models. So the thing weighed like 15 pounds in your hand. All right. Get this going. What the hell? The blood crusher. It was a blood crusher. So it was a Khornate blood crusher. Anyone that disses 40k should be banned from life and post-birth delete. Jesus. Those are some strong feelings, and that is entirely okay. Also, I really, really hope that this truck doesn't dump over on its side. The old pot metal stuff is worth a lot these days. Yeah, that stuff... Oh, boy. Well, tell you what. Let's, why can we not get up here with, this truck? I don't understand. So I guess we'll be using the fuel truck to haul up the log truck. Unacceptable. Stuck on a log. Yeah, so I've got a, I used probably three or four, crap. 3 or 4 different shades of red for the Khorne Lord riding the Blood Crusher. Why is none of this working? This is not working at all. Yeah, we do need a bulldozer in this. I hate these rocks, and I hate how some of the most capable off-road vehicles just get one single rock stuck underneath of them, and they're junk. Come on, stay on the road. Thank you for making me smile. I had my twins, but now I have such a hollow feeling. My emotions are so crazy right now. That is certainly something. Alright. Yeah, so in addition to the Khorne Berserkers, I liked Noise Marines because you didn't have to really worry about color schemes. You could just paint them however. One of the individuals that I used to game with in 40K was... are there mosquitoes in Warhammer 39K? Blood Ravens? Were they blood? No, blood angels? Blood angels. Technically blood angels. The chapter blood angels. So, Khorne Berserkers, Noise Marines were fun. And then, actually, you know what was the coolest? Slanesh marked Terminators with lightning claws. +1 initiative. Oh, yeah. A kid at school had the old metal Noise Marine models painted up like Kiss. Yes. That is cool. That is very cool. Alright, so we're going to drop some supplies off for this weird, wacky church that's in the middle of nowhere. Is essentially what we're trying to do. Trying to poke at Vladdy. I mean, you can. You can. Yeah, it's all that weird, wacky medical stuff in the human body. Rebecca and Miracle. You are, yeah. You get that thing going on for sure. But also, Plague Marines. Plague Marines were one of my favorites. They were not the best squad that you could get, but Plague Marines were some of the coolest that you could get. And I bought the Forge World resin Plague Marine kits. So I have Plague Marine Terminators, and I have Plague Marine Space Marines. Oh, crap. Don't fall. Back up. Back up! Oh, crap. Oh, this is bad. Well, this is a bad scene all the way around. Big Iron IPSC. I think that church asset was recycled from World of Tanks. Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible. Entirely possible. Also, I think you can get out of this. Alright, that was almost potentially bad, but we got lucky there. We got very lucky. I've never actually played World of Tanks. I've seen a lot of screenshots of World of Tanks. But it's definitely a game that I had always wanted to check out, but just never got around to doing it. Death Cult Assassin is stuck in chaos right now on tabletop. If you are a fan of Fantasy Flight, the company, they did some of the best Warhammer 40K role-playing systems. Hands down. I think they did really the best systems. And I have all of the books for Warhammer 40K role-playing for Black Crusade. So you can make a Noise Marine, a Plague Marine, a Khorne Berserker, an Unbound Psyker, Chaos Sorcerer, all kinds of stuff. It's so good. I wouldn't bother at this point. Devs got greedy and really leaned into the pay-to-win. It wasn't like that for its first 5 years or so. That's too bad. That is really too bad when a game system does that. But that's like a lot of those styles of games are all about pay-to-win. Like those the microtransaction style games. If you've ever played War Robots is nothing more than who spent the most money on their mech and mech loadouts, and they're the ones who win, primarily. Which is too bad. It really is too bad. I used to play a ton of that game, too. That was a fun little game, actually. I used to play that on a tablet a lot. But now the tablet doesn't like running the game. Otherwise, I'd probably still be playing it. Wait. No. What version of Ever played Crossout? That game would be amazing if it wasn't designed to be a grind fest to generate microtransactions. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Gave up on Forge of Empires and the Elvenar because of the pay to expand where you can do... Yeah. So, I have a friend who, with Forge of Empires, I think it was Forge of Empires, would actually build accounts and then turn around and sell the accounts. And not for small amounts of money either. I mean, this was a lot of money to be made from selling accounts. Tell you what. Let's change to the boar. Let's see if we can't get this thing up the hill. Get it back on the road. Crossout is essentially a Mad Max vehicle combat game with totally freeform construction. You can build anything from parts, drive out, and fight with it. Very cool. I knew someone who used to do that on World of Warcraft. Yeah, World of Warcraft, they are super not cool about that. Yeah, World of Warcraft is one of those... Yeah, they're definitely one of those companies that are not very friendly when it comes to accounts, because it's supposed... Technically, it's supposed to be one account. That's it. And if you're not the original owner of the account, then it's technically not yours, or whatever they have in their terms of service and everything else. Alright, so let's get the boar up here. John 31, 22, 33. Diesel sniffing friend. What is good? How are you today? How is Monday treating you? Get over this ridge here and hopefully... Oh yeah, that's right. The boar turns really, really slowly, so let's not fall down the hill. Try that. Huge fun, but grinding boar. Originally, it was mainly just pay to grind less. They always had premium ammo, but it was fairly expensive, not that much better, and was really only used in competitions. Now it's cheaper and way better, so almost everyone uses it, and anyone who doesn't gets slapped. Yeah. See, that's not fair. That really is not fair. And I think Call of Duty has really finally gotten really good about addressing any kind of disparity in games like that, where you don't actually get pay-to-win style items. Thankfully. Alright. Wanna... There we go. Alright, so unload. Perfect. Yeah, 100% pay to win is not fun. Beast of Time! What is good? Blizzard finally wised up and killed the gold farmers for profit by becoming a gold seller themselves. Yeah. Well, buying gold in-game was against the terms of service. Being a gold farmer yourself was against the terms of service. So there was... Blizzard wanted... World of Warcraft to exist basically in a vacuum, in a bubble, essentially. Yeah, can't beat them, join them. A little bit. The Blizzard we knew stopped existing a long time ago. Long time ago. Which is too bad. Alright, which one are we going to? So next we have the steel beams here. But you know what? We should actually probably Hop to the Zix. Let's haul the other stuff up the hill. Do we have to haul it up the hill, or do we just got to get out of the way? I think we just got to get out of the way. Started playing WoW 1 year after it came out. Yeah. Hope Amazon have their game on point for the New World to stop that. I haven't seen anything on that one yet, unfortunately. Started playing WoW 1 year after it came out. I played World of Warcraft on release, and it was a good game. It certainly had its host of issues. The original WoW Classic that everyone was so nostalgic for had so many issues. So many issues. And people like to look back at classic World of Warcraft, and it is definitely through rose-colored glasses. Certain classes could not even level up on their own. Really enjoyed the New World beta. Looking forward to full release. Okay. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, original World of Warcraft, the warrior class could not level up on its own at all. You had to be fighting stuff significantly lower level for you to even stand a chance. Alpha, members of my guild in EQ were part of the original design team. Yes. Jarmus, how are you doing, my friend? No fly points and no graveyards. Yep. Well, flying was a thing that, for the longest time, they fought flying in original Azeroth. Like, they didn't want you flying across Azeroth. They wanted you to experience Azeroth in its entirety. Feast of Time coming through the host. Thank you very much. That is super appreciated. What is good today? I hope you are well. Hope everybody's still doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good even though it's Monday. One-shot kills with a Horde Shaman. Yes, 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 yes. Even riding, yeah, you had to be level 40. So because maximum level was level 60 at the time, level 40, I think, was your first. You could get your mount at 40. Stupid Amazon and Tencent pulled the plug on the Lord of the Ring MMO they were working on too. That's too bad. Cargo. Load that. Okay. So that is one less thing. Just one. Now, let's get back to... Nope, not there. Where is it? We are... Not that guy. We're at this guy. Okay. Azov 73210 with the steel beams. Anyone watching Ember Sword? Looks like they're using some NFTs as part of the... Huh. I did not realize that. Level 40, but it was like 200 gold, which was... Yeah, so... Level 40, World of Warcraft. Having spent a lot of time playing Ark back when it was new, as soon as you could fly, it ruins the game because you can just skip over everything to get where you want to go. Yeah, that would, yeah. Because it trivializes... Anytime you create a workaround or something like that, it does completely trivialize any content whatsoever. So level 40 was like 200 gold, which, if you were simply leveling up in the game, you never, ever, ever, ever had that much gold to get the riding training and purchase a mount at the same time. It was obscene, the amount of gold for a brand new player into World of Warcraft to somehow or another come up with the gold to be able to purchase a mount. And then to have the epic mount was astronomical. Utterly astronomical. Relic always coming through with the hard truths, I guess you'd call them. Yeah, that was World of Warcraft. Back when... Yep, that's texting and driving for you. Oh yeah, this is totally texting and driving. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, this ain't good. There we go. Perfect. Now we're good. Now we're good. Inflicted Sky! What is good? How's everything? I'm trying not to text and drive at the moment because this has been a fairly interesting little series of deliveries through here. Yeah, it definitely was a hardcore grind. But that was World of Warcraft originally, when it was weeks and weeks and weeks to get to a maximum level character to be able to do end game content. And that's when the actual game began, technically, was not the leveling process, but the grinding to do Molten Core, Naxxramas, all of that stuff. Or to do a Baron run under the timer. Those, oh, dude, the medallions, the cloaks that you had to wear to gain reputation, everything about it was just a weird, skewed system. Imagine adding a tank to this game that had perfect grip, thousands of fuel, and can carry everything. That's like a flying... Yeah, Fubar, you're pretty much right on that. AQ-40? Yeah. All that stuff out in the desert, on Courage, all of that stuff. Basically fighting the great old ones. So you had Lovecraftian horrors in your World of Warcraft. And the fact that it was a race to get there when it was released, and if you weren't part of a top-tier raiding guild, there was no way you were ever seeing some of the content. Early WoW was freaking ridiculous in terms of grinding. I spent a long time killing mobs while watching TV or movies on the other monitor. Stuff I was getting in the mail from Netflix because I was also on dial-up. Aha! Yes, there. So, what was it? I think it was only like less than 2% of the entire Warcraft population. I forget the actual number, but I know it's less than 10% as a number. Experienced original Naxxramas. Undead! What is up? How are you? I have peanut butter pretzels still. But the fact that if you were not in a hardcore raiding guild, if you were not prepared to treat it like a second job, oh, well, we can do this. Cargo container. Oh, this is where that stuff is. Okay. Oh, we can do this. We can totally do this. How do we get over on the other side? No. We can figure it out. I'm doing good. Doing good. Part of Templars of Heaven. Yeah, World of Warcraft is where... Yes. Yes, exactly. Fubar. You had to have complete, utter, and total dedication to this game to be able to see even a fraction of the content. A fraction of the content. Oh, that's what my soda is. That was one interesting thing early WoW had going for it. You could get to it... yeah, you could get to work over dial-up. I did take my PC to a friend's house who had cable to download it. Yeah. World of Warcraft was always one of the games that they strove. They absolutely strove to make sure that game was accessible to absolutely everyone. You didn't have to have the best computer. You didn't have to have the best connection. You could simply have a connection and a computer. And it worked. It actually worked. All right. Where are we? Let's go to the Zix. All right, let's recover this bad boy. So we're gonna do... I think this. So cargo container, cabins. So that's a 2-slot trailer, I believe. Or 2-slot cargo. So we use a truck with a crane. And something else. That's what we use. They even had it in 3D. I don't think I remember that. Yeah, it was... So, Avalon, it was a very... Well, you have to remember that the original World of Warcraft came out in 2004? 2005? I don't ever remember that, Loader. That's very strange. Yeah, late... Okay, late 04. Yep. All right, let's recover this, Oh, we're sliding off. Okay. Back to the Azov. Recover this guy. Oh, you know what we can actually use to... Huh. I have an idea. Caterpillar. I think potentially... I could put the... I wonder if I could put... No, I could. I could. Okay. Recover. Because we don't have to haul any more other stuff. Yeah, back when games were actually... Yeah. We are close... 17 years of World of Warcraft. I remember when Cataclysm completely changed the face of World of Warcraft. Physically changed all of the maps and everything else. Alright, so... we want to use... not the log carrier add-on, but we want to use the container carrier add-on. Well, let's use this little fella. I'm going to use this guy. Weird to think that as much as I played it back then, I also only played it for about a third of its total lifetime. Yeah. I played so much. I remember going after the leaders of the cities to get the... Yes, there was a particular achievement that you got from going after the leaders of all of the main cities. Like Sylvanas and, you know, up the Tauren and the Orcs and everything else. About, let's see, which one do we want to use? Probably Azov Crane or Zix Crane. Probably the Zix Crane. Yeah, I haven't touched it in a long time, mostly because what happened was my account was hacked when I was taking a break from the game. And unfortunately, when I went back to the game, I reached out to Blizzard to try to restore my account because it had been hacked and then it had been locked. But because I had been away from the game for too long, they couldn't restore any of the items that I had in that game. Items that were one of a kind. Items that had a 0.01% drop rate. And it was really heartbreaking, actually. It was very heartbreaking. to have all of that progress, so much time and effort, basically taken away from you. Spent 5 years playing EVE Online with 3 accounts rather than delving into WoW. Yeah, sometimes that's not. That was my no-life game. Yep. I still have an account, but may buy some time this fall. EVE, I've heard of it. Had an old friend that was a no-lifer on it. Yeah. Playing for free with the Plexes. What was the game that they paired with EVE Online where it was a first-person shooter and you were basically on ground combat? And it tied into EVE Online. I'm trying to think. But yeah, you could use, basically boots on the ground to influence. And it was like free to play, but you could spend actual money, yet again, to make your experience better. And it was, yes, Dust 514. That game was awful. That game was garbage. That game was hot garbage. It wasn't good at all. It got canceled after 4 years. I remember playing it, and I remember thinking to myself that this game is just bad. It is bad implementation. It is bad gameplay. It is a bad tie-in. I played it for the PlayStation 3? PlayStation 3, I think. Oh, we're dragging the truck, that's why. It was so bad. Yeah. That was around the time you left. Okay. So, you could actually influence ground-based combat with, planetary-based ships and stuff like that. And it was just, I don't know. It was one of those things where it's just, yeah. At least in WoW, most of what you buy is, yeah, there is a ton of cosmetic stuff. That is true. I haven't even dipped in to see what they have available in their stores. And then it was funny when WoW tried to become like Pokemon. Got into EVE for about 6 months, got up to an Orca, and did some stuff with a mining corp. Yeah, see, cosmetics, I have no problem with that, and what it does. Cosmetic purchases do not affect actual gameplay. Yeah, I remember when they introduced the whole Pokemon aspect of World of Warcraft. When you could go out and you could capture pets, and then you could have pets fight, and you would have pets level up. And there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pets that you could get. I dipped into that for a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, this completely derails any kind of interest I have in progressing further into the game. I think I want to say I went up through Mists of Pandaria. I did Cataclysm. I'm trying to think where I left it. Can we... We're on a rock. Yeah. Can't and won't play WoW, even if I could. Blizzard... Yeah. Yeah, Blizzard absolutely at this point. I'm kind of in agreement with Relic on this one. Blizzard can most assuredly ingest a bag of Richards. Had one of the first orcas ever built. They had serial numbers. It would have been a low double-digit. Wow. The bad thing about WoW is they dumb the raids. Well, yeah. They wanted, like I said, they wanted to make the content more accessible to the entire player base. Oh, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? And then this damn truck behind us won't even... Well, you no longer have to really add in a lot of, like, add-ons for the game. Alerts and raid mods and just all kinds of stuff. They basically built it all into the game. Over here. I think every big AAA company can... Yes, Avalon, 100%. All you guys are 100% correct about that. I am tired of games being released in an incomplete format. I am tired of games as a service. I would like to actually purchase a game for the advertised price, have it work, not have it a glitchy, buggy mess, not have it to be always connected to the internet. Outriders, anyone? Because you had to connect to a server to play Outriders in single player. Kind of. You know, I don't want another repeat of Anthem. I really never want another repeat of Anthem. Anthem was a crying shame, and it was too bad because there was something magical hidden underneath, you know, all of that garbage. Remember doing a raid, most of the raid died on a boss fight. Yeah, that happened all the time. All the time. Ironically, I think that's what ultimately killed my interest in the game. I found driving an Orca pretty boring. That character was close to being able to drive a jump freighter too. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know what any of that stuff is, so... Also, I don't watch The Expanse, so there's that as well. There are some people who are super hardcore into The Expanse. Let's let you go there. Let's cross over here so we don't dump this stuff down all over the place. Now most of the raid survives the fights. Not always, Loader. Sometimes it's a DPS check. And if you're not paying attention, if you're clueless to anything, it's like anything else. Well, that's the thing. You can't expect people to play a game for 6 hours. You can't. It doesn't work like that. To reasonably expect people to prepare for a week in advance, grinding for several hours after work, and then expect them to sign up for a raid that is going to take at least a minimum of 6 hours to complete is not realistically feasible. And that's why they changed the dynamic of how they approached raid design, of how they approached dungeons and stuff like that. They were supposed to be a little bit quicker than what they did. And now Ubisoft has turned Assassin's Creed into a live service. Yeah, to an extent. Actually, Siege of Paris comes out in 3 days, believe it or not. Which, I haven't even finished Wrath of the Druids. I'm only scratched the surface for Wrath of the Druids, and I kind of feel a little bit bad about that because I never really got super into it. Remember when I bought Half-Life 2? My God, did I grumble and complain about having to set up a Steam account. Why the hell do I have to have this to play my... I don't like having Steam to have to play a game that I purchased from Steam. I don't. I really don't, and I completely hear you on that, Fumar. Oh, you know what? I could put all of this cargo on there. But we won't be doing that. We'll take some of this cargo, we'll put it on the back of the Caterpillar, and then we'll kind of go from there. Alright. Activate anchor. And I'm pretty sure both of these will fit on the back of Caterpillar 745C. I think. Let's try to get this across. Same thing with Epic Game Store more recently, though I'm honestly more okay with that if it gives Valve a competitor in that space. Yeah, the nice thing is a lot of these companies need to have competition. Roll forward many years, and I'm a total Steamaholic. I actually rebought Satisfactory after having it on Epic so that I could have it there with the rest of my games. I only have Steam. I rarely use Steam. I'm not a PC game player. Like, I am console. Console. PlayStation. That's what this is all on. This is all PlayStation. And for me, it's just, I don't have a gaming PC. I've got a laptop. I mean, I think I can play Shining Force off of the Sega Master Drive system from Steam, which I bought like ages ago. Which I love Shining Force. Shining Force 2. Played all that stuff on all of the consoles. That stuff was great. That old school top-down RPG style combat was a blast. An absolute blast. That is a rock. Get our way through here. And then let's go. Actually, you know what? We're not going to be able to cross any... You know, I don't know if I did best of ideas with the vehicles that I have currently. I'm definitely going to need to get another vehicle over here. Sat down and played Atari Adventure the other day. That is cool. That is definitely cool. The Ascent, new game, isometric style shooter RPG. Playing it this week, that's really good. Oh, Big Iron. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. That is really cool of you. Yeah, see, that was the only thing. It's not on console. It was the only caveat of that particular little situation. All right, so get over here. Park. Change trucks to the Zix. Make it a little bit of daytime so we can actually see what the hell we're doing. Let's pick up this little fella. Put it on the back of the Caterpillar. Or at least hopefully it stays on the back of the Caterpillar. I was so bad at Asteroids that I remember flipping the score on that game as a kid. Cool. Asteroids was a fun one. Asteroids was a pretty fun game, but that game had a lot of random elements. I think it's interesting to try to load this thing here. So, how about... Let's see if this works. Oh, crap. Crap. Why'd it do that? Jerk. Alright, maybe this isn't exactly the best idea for all of this. So Shaw's has the Hot Wheels cars display right now. Grayson picked out a 69 red Chevelle. I picked out a Ford GT40, but they also have a 2010 Camaro Pro Stock car. Very cool. Whoever dumped all this stuff in this pit needs to be fired. 100%. Action or reaction. I didn't like, I always didn't like once you started going a little bit too quickly, with the ship itself, it was just, have you played, you know, I haven't played the remasters. I should, realistically, but it was one of those things that I just never got around to. I want to play Warriors of the Eternal Sun, and that was on the Sega Genesis. That was a fun game that I rented, and then I never, ever, ever, ever saw that game again, ever. had it, and then I hit the wrong button. Is this gonna maybe? Maybe? Okay. Wonder Wanger! I come in like a wrecking ball. Altered Beast! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Altered Beast was awesome. Jeffrey Dahmer, so good to see you, my friend. I hope you are well. Yes, Wonder Wanger, you do come in like a wrecking ball. Nobody had made that reference yet, so you are in fact the first one to have made that reference. Okay, change trucks. Let's see if it doesn't. No, not again, not again, not again, not again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Good evening to you, my friend. I hope you are well. Google Warriors of the Eternal Sun. It was made by Westwood of Command & Conquer fame. Yes. Mac the Punk! Dude! What is up? You know what we gotta do? You know what we gotta do, guys? Because I have been remiss in my duties. Start giving some shout-outs here. Wonder Wanger, you were just playing some SnowRunner. And hey, look! We've got 2 for 2 for SnowRunner clips. We have 2 for 2 for SnowRunner clips. Mac the Punk, it is going. It is going. You did have Warriors of the Eternal Sun, Avalon. It was a fun game. I rented it, but could only get it so far. Party people in the house. Yes, absolutely, Loader, because we got to get to you as well. Because Loader has been doing some art streams. So you should also check out Loader if you want to check out some art streams. And it is some cool stuff right there. How you manage that role, you do not know. Anything is possible. Anything and everything is possible. And well, this is the second SnowRunner clip, if you recall. And our good friend Mac the Punk was last seen playing Destiny. And there is some Destiny. That's kind of cool, too. So if you like Destiny, if you want a little bit of an art stream, if you want some more SnowRunner, I mean, there is a ton of SnowRunner players out there. And the SnowRunner community is an awesome community. Also, it occurs to me that I should probably attempt to get this stuff out of here. Also, no, now I'm hooked on it. Hooked on cargo containers worked for me. Oh boy. Oh, this is going to be a mess. An absolute mess. And see, the unfortunate thing is I can't really see too far up above me there. Yeah, this was definitely the wrong vehicle to be using. Think you'll be streaming SnowRunner tomorrow, Loader? Awesome. More SnowRunner is always better. Oh, yeah. And there we go. All right, so let's turn this thing around. Let's maybe get some flat terrain so that we may, in fact, actually be able to load some of the stuff up. Actually, realistically, we should get a truck with a trailer or get a truck with a low saddle. This is still Amor. I'm doing some Amor cleanup. And I'm attempting for hard-to-reach places. So we need to... Somebody dumped a trailer over here, and I'm basically just moving everything around. You'll be streaming the next few Fridays. Fantastic, Mac. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot like that. Yeah. So basically, Wonder Wanger, all I'm doing is a little bit of cleanup. A little bit of cleanup. And we are trying to get all of this garbage right here to the Hunter's Winter Cabin, which is apparently on top of a hill, the Explorer's Camp, which is also on top of a hill, and the Fishing Camp, which is in a little clearing across a river. So we're trying to get all this garbage from here, and we're trying to get it to these places. Yeah, essentially, there definitely needs to be more, like, cleaning up of things. Also, guys, gals, everybody. I don't know if any of you caught the Discord message, but we are set up once again to dive into some truck darts. So I don't know if anybody is interested in seeing some truck darts, having some fun with some truck darts, because we're at a particular place where we could, I don't know, pause it for the time being. And we could perchance dive into some truck darts. That is, if you're interested. I mean, if you guys want to see some truck darts, let me know. Because then we will start getting a little bit crazy with truck darts. Because boy, oh boy, did I set up something special for everyone. I have no idea how it's going to work because I've never actually tried it. It is an absolute mess. We'll put it that way. Anchor. Deactivate anchor. Thank you very much. Torque crane. Okay, that's how we're going to have to do it. Truck darts at the ready. Thinking about a stream, and I want to run it by you, and I'm thinking about airbrushing and building car. You know, loader, that is actually pretty awesome. That is actually very, very awesome. You like pogo truck nonsense? So throw some emotes up. If you guys want to see some truck darts, throw up some emotes. They don't have to. They could be anything. Throw some emotes up in the air. We'll see how badly you guys would like some truck darts. Because this is a very fun truck darts. Alright. Torque crane. Okay. Ubar coming in with those cross pistons and beer. Undead Mitkiff. Wow. Loader hammering down with all of that. Something tells me you guys kind of actually really do want to see this truck dart thing. All right. One of those Pumas buddies built Warhammer. Yes, he does, actually, Jeffrey. What he definitely does. Loader definitely had a ton there. Relic, District B13. All right. Okay. Okay. So you guys obviously want to see some truck darts. So I guess I got to give you some truck darts. I can do that. And Loader, that is actually a really, really great idea. Building a model on stream would be very cool. Okay, so we got to go back to Alaska, to our favorite place of White Valley. White Valley has the runway. Fubar, I did take the time to set everything up. So, get your clipping fingers ready, because this is going to, I hope, fingers crossed, I hope this is actually going to maybe turn into something kind of fun. With any luck. Now you need that cruise control button. Yeah. Right after this, word from our sponsors. Jeffrey. So, wait, you guys aren't getting a commercial, are you? I would certainly hope you're not getting a commercial. Maybe a few bike parts. I mean, airbrushing would actually be a really, really, really cool idea. Looking forward to streaming. Have a friend who's going to try help me out with the viewers and maybe even a few donations. Need them in the upcoming months. Mac the Punk, I certainly hope that you get a cool, that your streaming setup gets all hooked up and ready to rock, man. All right. So, let's find a vehicle to take over to... Find something fun to take over there. Actually, Rambada sent me a video on the Discord of so this is essentially a Lada Niva, and he sent me a picture of a Lada going through the mud, and it was ridiculously awesome, like hilariously awesome. Let's see, don't want that. You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's feel like white trash. Lada Riva or Niva. I don't know if it was an N or an R, but it was a really awesome. Take the cat. We're gonna go rolling over there in the Hummer. Don't know what to stream though. Depends on who's online and what they want to play. Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, let's take the Hummer over here. Let's feel like we're we're white trash superstars, or a soccer mom. Perhaps we're gonna play like we're a super adventurous mall crawling soccer mom. Complete with push bar, off-road lighting, spare parts on the roof, a snorkel, because everybody knows that when we're going to the mall to hit the food court for McDonald's, that we need a snorkel and a push bar on our Hummer H2, okay? Stream anything you want? Yeah. Well, that's, yeah. Why did they add the H2 to this and not the original military? See, that's a very good question. Now, I think, and this is only a guess, so the original H2 is an AM General, and the Hummer H2 is a General Motors product. They already had the Chevy CK 1500. They've got the Chevrolet Kodiak. They've got the GMC 9500. They've got the GMC Brigadier. So they have a lot of GM products in here. So it's probably just, I think, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say probably a licensing issue. Always feel so bad for those Hummers and 4x4s that are chromed out and will never see mud. Yeah, well, it's a status thing. It's absolutely a status thing. Wasn't the original Hummer only military? Correct. You had to get it at auctions. You need a special specific... No, it was just that you had to be... Like, you could not be the original purchaser of a Hummer. You would have to have obtained it through, like, a government auction or, like, a demilled version. And funny enough, this is exactly how these things look on the inside. I mean, this is exactly how these things look. What's the mileage on this thing? It's got 32,754 kilometers. Yeah, same idea. Same idea. Got to get as much streaming time in before I have to disappear for possibly quite some time. Gonna put a video on Discord about the H1. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so this, my friend, is the field of contenders for truck darts. We have 12. Yeah, it just doesn't look right without the doghouse. Yeah. You'd be surprised. You can't really see it here, but the center console in these vehicles, while not as large as the original Hummer, because the original Hummer's drivetrain is actually tucked up inside the body to make it have so much ground clearance. Background rage! You've made it just in time. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay, so basically all of these trucks right here, we had to recover from the water, go from the garage over to here. It takes a little while, but this is not the only thing that requires an ample amount of setup time. And I'll show you why. So, this is what we do. This is what we do. That's why we have the H2 and H3. They made those so civilians could buy civilized. So here's the thing. The H2 Hummer is actually built on like a 3/4 ton vehicle chassis. So say like a 3/4 ton. Oh yeah, these are all lined up. All of these. These are the mighty javelins of our truck darts right here. These are the lightning bolts of Zeus sent from the heavens. Mac the Punk, then it is perfect timing for you. Background Rage, it is perfect timing for you. And you guys, if you want to get ready on that, yes, it is going to be fun. And I hope that it actually goes off a little bit better in my brain than it does in actual... We'll see. We'll see. Yes, so the H3 is actually based on the GMC Canyon in the Chevrolet Colorado. It's nothing very impressive. It's a 3.7-liter inline 5-cylinder. It's not the military. The only thing that the H2 and the H3 shares with the military version is that it is a brick with all of the aerodynamics of a building, is what it is. Yeah, I missed that one. We're not going to worry about that one right now. Because every time I keep setting them back up, I keep thinking it is. Doc Golden, it is absolutely huge. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have once again truck darts. Now, you will notice that it doesn't appear that we have anything at the end of this runway. So we will begin our climb through the gears. And hark! Hark, what is that? What is that at the end of the runway? What is this? Mind you, perhaps this is a series of vehicles set up to resemble bowling pins. And now we have truck darts bowling. Boom! I cannot believe that we landed on all 4 tires. That was fun. So, what we have here is truck darts bowling. Gotta get the one on the outside because it makes it a little bit easier. Fire up that big engine one more time. And let's get going. So, climb through the gears, make our way down the runway, headed for this wild stack of vehicles. All right, let's hit these things. Melissa Headcase, you're just in time. We're here for truck darts. Boom! Oh my god, they explode like bowling pins. This is amazing. Oh, this is awesome. Melissa Headcase, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. That is awesome of you. You have made it just in time for one of the most epic and awesome games of bowling with truck darts that we've ever had. So, you remember how long I said it took to set up all of these trucks? Subbing on a truck darts episode, absolutely. So it takes a long time to get all of these twin steers back to where they are now, all lined up, all looking cool. But then we take all these vehicles, they're all Yars. Oh my god. and so, I don't know if you can see the physics have the physics have stopped working on some of these vehicles here. We've exploded the... So this truck no longer has... I don't know... Oops. I'll move right here. So we no longer have a fuel tank, tires. So it took a little bit of finagling, and I had to find the right vehicle to do it. And we don't need no damn physics. Background rate, you are so right. So it took a little while to figure out because I couldn't I really wanted the con loaf to be able to stand straight up and down. Helena! How is everything? So it took a while to figure out which one. So I couldn't take the con loaf and stand them straight up and down. The con marshal wasn't useful. Yes, Ubar, all of the Zako Taco! What's happening? How is everybody? You guys have showed up right at the best time. Right at the best time. Alright, let's obliterate something else right here. They're all stacked up right over here. And send it. Oh, and tagged it. Tagged it with the back end. Tagged it with the back end. Gonna rock and roll. You goddamn right. Oh. Busy packing and setting up Twitch. Fantastic. Oh. Mr. Johnsonville, thank you so very much for the follow. You have come in at the best of times currently. The very best of times. Purple Maki. Very cool. Very, very cool. I hope you guys are all doing awesome because we're sending trucks. I'm great. I have my amazing girl back in my life. Zako Taco, I have no idea what that means, but you know what? I'm all for it, my friend. I think that is a fantastic thing, and it's good to hear. Absolutely good to hear. If your life is good, then I am glad for you, my friend. And that is honest and truthful, because when everybody is doing good, it makes me happy, okay? Let's make it the afternoon. Let's get that bright sunlight beaming down. With all these trucks yet to go, it's going to be chaos. Well, yeah. Oh, Melissa Headcase gifting out another sub to Helena Official. Thank you so very much for that. You are awesome, as always. Vlad! All right, let's hit this thing. Let's hit another one. Clip it. Ooh. Well, that one didn't get up enough speed, but you know what? That's okay because we've got more. Storm's been the best thing to happen to me since tacos and pizza. Vlad, I wouldn't go that far, my friend. I want a meatball sub. I wish Subway was open and I had cash. Mac the Punk, a Subway meatball sub right now would be phenomenal. And it's funny you say that because I was eyeballing the Subway on my way home, and I wound up just having snacks. I had some peanut butter pretzels, and I had a piece of banana bread. So that was good. Storm had a great family reunion with my uncle. Oh, no kidding. Awesome, Loader. Very, very cool. So much chaos that a Space Marine gonna say, by the Emperor. You guys are great. Can't wait to get out of lockdown. Yeah, absolutely. Banana bread. Okay, quick question. Banana bread. What are your thoughts on walnuts with banana bread? Personally, I don't like walnuts in banana bread. I never think that walnuts should be even a part of banana bread, but I don't know why they get lumped in together. Okay, so this is number 6. This is only number 6. I love banana bread. Banana bread is the best. Banana bread is so good. Subway for dinner. Husband had a meatball. Man, all you guys talking about the Subway is awesome. Banana bread. I love banana bread. I love banana bread so much. Have you tried it with chocolate? Ooh. Okay, you know what? We're gonna aim for this. We're gonna aim for this side for the ones just kind of free floating. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, clipped it. Got him. Knocked him out of the air. I got him. What is banana bread? Basically, it's like a loaf of bread, and you mash up bananas. So it's like really sweet bread. Warm bread with real butter on it, maybe honey butter. Ooh, Loader. Dude, that sounds fantastic. No nuts in my bread. Relic. Oh, Relic. All right. So this is number 7. We've got number 7. Strawberry banana. Oh, Melissa head case. That sounds so good. Last banana bread I made, I put those peanut butter chips in. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That sounds so good. Prefer pumpkin bread. I like banana bread. Like, I don't mind them together. Okay. Okay. Zucchini bread. I'm not usually a fan of like a lot of things zucchini, but all right, let's punt this bad boy. Ooh! Ow! Okay. That guy didn't want to go anywhere. You're with Relic on this one? Yeah, that was shut down. So there's, as you can see, this little cluster of vehicles that is over here. But just to give you an idea, this is from the bottom of the river. Fubar, was it you who put up the picture of Dusk Till Dawn? It kind of looks like this. It really does. So our Aztec temple is basically right up there. Although there was no Danny Trejo or Selma Hayek. So that's a thing. All right. Okay. We're good. We're ready to roll. This is where all of my money is tied up. This is millions and millions of dollars in trucks right now. Millions of dollars. All right, let's do this to prove a point. Let's make sure that this guy knows that we mean business right here. All right. Full send. Here we go. Ooh, we got him. We punted. And that's Pogo. How far are we gonna go? Oh, nope. It didn't fully go over. Did not fully go over. It's not worth it without Selma. Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome. I like that movie. I like the first one. The first Dusk Till Dawn is fantastic. All right. So. Get going. Let's try to clear the end of the runway out of any of these other vehicles down here. Let's kind of aim this thing. Let's get it going, and let's just a flip and a half. Still impressive. Yes. I kind of feel like it's a caber toss. You know how the caber has to go all the way over to be counted as a full. So regretting opting out of Sturgis. All right, let's get this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, no, this is interesting. Knocking them all down. Knocking all these bowling pins right on down. All right. Just came back from the fridge, and here, it's not worth it without some Hayek. And given what's happening right now, I know exactly what we're talking about. And apparently, Quentin Tarantino received some flack from that movie. I like that movie. It's a fun movie. I mean, it has a wonderful, wonderful bunch of actors and actresses in it. All right. Let's see what else we can punt off the end here. The only thing we have to worry about is these ridiculous landing lights that are actually at the end. Okay, there we go. There's one right at the end. Let's get him. And... no. All right. Rotation. Come on. Going over. Oh, and a bounce. Yes. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. The guys I was going to go with are camped next to the great group of women bikers. We are great fun to be around. Interesting. There you go. So, that one has gone the furthest. That one has gone the absolute furthest. It's a fun movie. One thing that Tenton Quarantino always got right is his casting. Yes, you are 100% correct. That's true. He is able to get some really great actors and actresses to do all the stuff that he does. Okay. All right. We get this one and one more to go, and that's going to clear out truck darts for us for the evening, unfortunately. And then it's probably going to be a while before I set these bad boys back up again, because this is involved. This is quite a bit involved. All right. We get another target right there. And how do you say? Oop, sailed. Barrel roll. Jesus, take the wheel. Mac the Punk. This has to be a couple of hours. Yeah, Fubar, it's got a lot going on. Samuel L. Jackson, an icon. Yes, 100%. I love Samuel L. Jackson. He really is, and his diversity in the roles that he has had. The dude's been a damn Jedi, for crying out loud. All right. Just one more. Yep, we got one more to go. We got one more to go. Is there a way to set it up and make a save file? No, unfortunately, this game saves periodically, and there's no way to actually, like, save. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we still have a loaf that's kind of floating in the middle of the air over there. I don't know if this is going to do anything. Probably not. Ooh, we just wrecked everything. Pogo? Over? No, we get stuck! Ah! We slid into all the debris down there. There's that floating in the air. There's that floating in the air. So, that's a lot of vehicle debris. That is a lot of vehicle debris. You can edit your, at least edit your bank balance if you want to, so you can buy... Well, see, here's the thing, Fubar. I can buy everything, and I don't even have to edit my bank balance, because I've got, like, right now, I've probably got $500,000, and that's just now. Right here is several millions of dollars. Tell you what, I'm going to take a screenshot of this, because I need this in my life, and I'm going to definitely put this up on the Discord somewhere. Yeah, you can hear. That's actually fuel leaking, and you can see the haze because you ground out many, many hours of gameplay to make the cash. Yes, I did. Yes, I most assuredly did. I have millions and millions of dollars tied up in vehicles right here. But, okay. All right, tell you what. Consolation prize. Consolation prize. Tell you what. We've got 2 caterpillars that I just happen to have stashed over here. Details are important. Details are inconsequential. Okay. All right. Let's get these guys over to the runway. Let's just pitch them. We'll just pitch them. These are some of the fastest trucks in the game. Although I'm not sure how they stack up to the Caterpillar CT681, though. I don't know which one is faster, the CT680, the CT681, and there's the International HX520 to consider. The CLT9000 is also a very quick truck, but it wasn't as fun because it's got the giant flat nose on it, so it doesn't bounce as effectively. It just kind of like plop. So it could have gone better. Yeah. Yeah, you saw that, right? All the shimmering fuel that's on top of the water. I like that little touch. After level 6, all my guns have 3 punch. There you go. Yep, like I said, Loader, I haven't played in a while, man. I've been so busy. I haven't done anything other than playing the new map like once. Basically, it's just a countdown waiting for the new season to come out, and that's about it. And even then, I'm not super really, I don't know. Whoop, no, no. This thing gets to start to power slide. That's one way to drive a truck. Millions, so no problem with parking at the airport. Well, you know, if it was digital currency, I would be one rich man. And thank you for popping in. He sees deep. Because we're going to go deep into enemy territory over here. Well, not really, but we're just going to fly like an eagle. All right. Full send. Here we go. Barrel roll. Oh, oh, oh. That is points for creativity right there. Points for absolute creativity. Drive. Just having fun playing it, and pugging groups fell into two other guys that were... There you go. No, this is driving fun. Drive Angry was a wonderful Nicolas Cage movie, though. He had a beautiful, beautiful Mopar in Drive Angry. That was a great movie, though. The Hummer, I don't want the Caterpillar. Caterpillar CT680. All right. And this one in a wonderful shade of fuchsia? Violet? No, violet's a little bit deeper. This is just, I guess, lavender? We can call that lavender. Leave the furthest truck out? Okay. So we will leave. So I'll do that. I will absolutely do that. Fubar, that is a very good point. We'll leave the furthest truck out there as a kind of like a distance marker. All right, last truck. Last truck, full send. Last truck, going a little bit sideways. And style points. Here we go. To the great truck graveyard to which we arrive. Definitely not angry. This is 3-year-old on sugar high kind of driving. The Charger? Nicolas Cage has an awesome Charger in Drive Angry. That is an awesome car in that movie. Actually, there's a bunch of cool cars in that movie. There's a bunch of cool cars in that movie. All right. So, I think... I'll tell you what. What does this guy got left in him? You know what? This guy's got enough left in him. Definitely here for it. Background range, I am so glad that you are here for it. I am so glad that you are here for it. And I'm so glad that everybody is so absolutely here for it. Because this is fun. I love doing this. This is a blast. This is such a blast. All right. Okay, so a little bit of slide, and just rip the parking brake. Go, spin it around. Yep. All right. Into the setting sun we shall go. Full send. One more time. 7th gear. 8th gear. Okay, we're lined up. Lined up. We're good. We're good. And cleared for launch. All right, ready? Pogo. Up. Over. And down. All right. You know what? I think that's our furthest. I think that is our furthest. Yep. That one's there. So, Fubar, this is our new contender for the furthest send. Although, granted, all the other ones, man, this is one cluttered map right now. Okay, so here's the great thing. So we have, I think that means we have 4 blown out tires. We've got a completely blown out fuel tank. We also have completely collapsed suspension. Yeah. So, and it still runs. It still runs right now. But we're gonna stop the engine right there. So yeah, that was the furthest. So what color is that? That's the blue one. So we got blue. We got blue. One of these days we'll just set them up. We'll color code them, and we'll take guesses onto which color we're gonna send the furthest. But, and then it's got that noise where it's just, that's all just fuel leaking, and I'm polluting this river right here. This pristine Alaskan wilderness that my digital truck is polluting the environment on, creating my own personal little oil slick. I am the reason why the salmon are not swimming upstream right now. All right. I don't know. What do we got? Back to Amor? We could go back to Amor. Because what we have to do, or well, what we were trying to do is get stuff. Where do we go? We were here. Okay. Let's get back over here. Let's try to get this stuff back out of there. So guys, that was truck darts. That was full contact truck darts bowling. Is what that was. That was amazing. I had no idea it was going to go like that. It just happened to go like that. That was a blast. And Fubar, I totally see your you made a clip. Awesome. Super awesome. Alright, so we're back here again. We're back here in the mud, muck, and mire, trying to haul ourselves out. And I think, well, we've got one of the outriggers that are already caught on the trailer. Actually, multiple outriggers. Alright, so. Yeah, this is why I've started doing truck darts only, like, once every other week or so, because there's so much involved in truck darts. Truck darts has become an entity unto itself. We spent a while on truck darts there. That was fun, though. Oh, that was so much fun. But you're right. It is like 3-year-old hopped up on all kinds of a loader. Oh man. It is 3-year-old hopped up on all kinds of sugar type truck darts. That's exactly what that is. There is no anger or malice whatsoever in that. It is just pure, unadulterated hilarity. Alright, let's see if we can't get out of this mud bowl and get this shipping container onto the back of the... Actually, no, we're still going to need another truck over here. I just wish the setup for truck darts was a little bit quicker. I could probably start transporting vehicles back to the garage, but I would still then have to get them from the garage to the airstrip. That's the only thing. And that takes a little bit of time. So I actually spent a fair bit of time oh man, stickers now. Oh Jesus. Rest in peace. What's up with that? Okay. Let's see if this actually stays on here this time. Because the last time, this did not stay on here. All right. So this is a cargo... It's supposed to carry these things. Why is this not... Oh. All right. Do that. Hopefully... Oh, man. All right. Don't... Okay. Let's see about... No, don't remove. Pack cargo, please. Okay. All right. Cargo's on there. At least one unit of cargo is on there. So this one is for hard to reach places. So we need the... So we've got the cargo container. The cargo container needs to go to the hunter's cabin. Okay. I have no idea how I'm going to get this up there. But that's okay. Let's just, say we drive... Drive this way? Let's see if we can ride across the top of this little hill. And if we can make it, we can make it. And if we can't, then maybe we need another truck. Oh, and also, let's make it like daytime or morning at least, so we can see what we're doing. Because that's at least partially important. Oh, I wish truck darts was a lot easier to set up, because I would be doing that a lot more often. That was way too much fun. And I certainly hope that you guys enjoyed that, because I enjoyed that. Like, I enjoyed that probably way more than I should have enjoyed that. With my millions of dollars of trucks left at the bottom of the river. Oh my god. Oh, everything about that's way too funny. Ay, ay, ay. Way too funny. Also, I have no idea why I'm using this truck for this particular mission. I really hope that I don't bone this up, but chances are anything is possible. Oh, we gotta go this way. Okay. Can't stop laughing. Oh my god, I can't stop laughing. Oh god. Hold that thought there. Okay. And this is why I usually save truck darts for the very end. Because it's like, how do I live up to everything that I just did? It's very difficult and I can't. So... I can't stop laughing. Every time I think about it, it's just... a little bit on the funny side. Oh, why does it keep selecting that one? Hard to reach places. Start tracking. Go. Can't even see up this mountain here. Although it occurs to me, if I can already see uncovered rock, this is going to get interesting. This was probably not the right vehicle for this. Chances are probably not at all. Although, if I brought another Zix over here, like a 605, potentially that could have done it. This is also some significantly deep snow. So there's that as well. And that is why firecrackers, army men, and matchbox cars should be in every young kid's life. Because it's chaos and ridiculousness. Well, you know, firecrackers under the strict adult supervision. Gotta throw that disclaimer in there, though. That's the one that doesn't get me kicked off Twitch. That's exactly what that one is. I mean, you can fully endorse anything you want on your channel, buddy. Oh, God. All right. Wonder... Oh, okay. I got you now. I got you. So we gotta go... this way, here. Now I'm seeing how they want. All right, this makes more sense. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. Whew. All right, just muscle our way right on through here. Just... a lot of breaking ice and mud. All right. You know what up. Yeah, this was definitely the wrong truck for the job. But this is the truck that we chose for the job. Oh, we're not about making it any easier, are we? No, it's never about making it any easier. It's about making it as difficult as humanly possible. Okay. This way. All right. I do like this truck, though. I love this truck, and I like how it handles and how it just basically goes through everything. Everything. See, this is almost like a anticlimactic. You get the subtle music playing in the background, the truck just slowly plodding along. There's no chaos and carnage and destruction. The guitar being, you know, guitar playing. Hopefully I'll have enough fuel to get this to the top of the hill. Alright, that's right, Big Caterpillar. Make that turn. Or at least with a little bit of assistance, make that turn. Yeah, that's the only thing about this truck is, if you need to stop, it then makes it very difficult to continue making a turn. Alright. Get this bad boy up here. It starts slugging down 25 liters of fuel a minute. One day, someone will find all those army men under that one tree on our old farm because plastic green army men will last forever. Chances are, they probably will. They probably will. on. So is this... Yeah, this is the drop-off spot right here. This is All right, so that was the hunter's cabin. So the hunter's cabin was right up there in the middle of nowhere, and it's probably going to be far easier for us to kind of recover. Yeah, recover. Recover. Truck storage. Let's go wheeling out with this guy. Make it a little bit easier. Wonder what they think they will use for? I mean, that's pretty universal, though, I'd imagine, because that is an item that is kind of ingrained into the human consciousness of Americana. Little plastic green army men. I don't think that's something that could be very easily forgotten, basically. Although, it occurs to me that I still need to go get cabin and the consumables from the bottom of that little ravine. Look at the toys we found around Inca temples. Well, I mean, that's like really, really old stuff. I mean, maybe if you're talking like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years into the future, maybe. But also, our documentation is a little bit better, I would imagine. The sum of human knowledge carries a little bit longer. Because, let's say the Incas had access to the World Wide Web, and they could upload the sum of their knowledge to, like, Google Drive, and then we could access it later on, you know, hundreds of years in the future. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But I definitely think it's got to do with picture in general chat. I will go look. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude. That, my friend, is classy. That is very classy. The Temple of Storm. It's a temple of something, alright. That's awesome. You guys did an awesome... That is fantastic. That is so fantastic. Oh, man. That's brilliant. And, right? So, you guys will definitely need access to the Discord server. You guys are terrible. Oh, Fubar. That is good. That is really good. Oh, man, that's funny. A bit of hasty photoshopping? Hell yeah. That is the best kind. Oh, dude, yeah. That's awesome. So, here's the thing. I am a huge fan of Photoshop. Not that I'm really good at, you know, in practice of Photoshop. So my preferred tool of choice is, like, Paint. Paint for Microsoft Windows. I do what I call the quick and dirty, which is a real quick outline, cut, paste, you know, send it. That's what I do. Just the real quick and dirty. Paint Shop Pro. There you go. Oh my god. So there's a picture that I I was at work, okay? Right? I think it's fantastic. So I was at work, and for whatever reason, I decided to mess around with one of my coworkers. So I downloaded a picture of Charlton Heston as Moses. Was it Moses? I think it was Moses. So he came down off the mountaintop with the tablets, and of course you could see some of the carvings in the tablets, and they're supposed to say, you know, the commandments and everything. So I went in there and I duplicated the color of the tablet. So I kind of scrubbed out with the clone tool. I scrubbed out what the tablets had said, so now it's a smooth tablet. So I managed to get it angled in a proper enough fashion so that it said, "We've been trying to reach you about your car's vehicle extended warranty." And I sent that to one of my coworkers, who pretty much died. So Moses coming down off the mountaintop after seeing the burning bush with a tablet that says, "Yeah, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty." When I get to work tomorrow, I will post that up, because I don't think I have a copy of it floating around easily accessible. It's hilarious. Everything about it's hilarious. All right, so the cabin goes to the fishing camp. Let's try to bang that out. Try to do that. The fishing camp is going to be over on... Okay, no, we can do that. We totally can do that. I think we can do that. Alright. Park there. Change trucks. Store that crane. Let's just back this thing. Back it right on there. That way we don't have to turn around when we're going down there. And then that way we won't knock around the rest of the cargo. Yep, see, there we go. Totally didn't work. Totally didn't work. Kind of muscle it on through, I guess. There we go. You. All right, so we want here. See if we can fish out the fisherman's cabin. Go around this one. There we go. Alley-oop. All right. Ubar, that was a really good job. That was a very good job. Oh my god. All right. And let's wear this thing like a hat again. Go. Alright. Do this, and then we have one more small piece of cargo. Ooh, piece of candy. Basically, a couple more deliveries to go here. We're in good shape. Oh, man. You know, that's the thing. Some of these trucks are a lot more sturdy and stable than you can possibly imagine. Like, weirdly so. Like the Azov, the 63-210, that Azov is unbelievably sure-footed. All right, so pack cargo, good to go. Now to get this one, we want to, drop down here, kind of make it across here. Let's see if we can actually make it across here. I don't know if we can, or if we have to cross at any other spot. But let's find out. Just kind of go for it. Yeah, that's the Zix 605 right there, and it makes a great crane truck. The center of gravity on that thing is very impressive. Well, I don't know. So the Royal BM-17 is very tippy, yes. But if you've ever experienced the joy and wonder that is the twin steer, gave up using it as I could not drive it anywhere. Yeah, that's understandable. The twin steer, though, is brutal when it comes to tipping over. Kind of muscle our way on down here. Get around these rocks. The 6900. 6900 twin steer is very tippy. So it occurs to me, I don't know if I can cross here anywhere. This is potentially not good. Because now I have to get this cargo from here to there. Let's see if there's any spot at all that I can cross. Yeah, the 6900 twin steer is very top heavy, unfortunately. Look here for something. Because I don't think I can get down. Oh, what about over here? Okay, nope, let's keep plugging. Keep plugging. Yeah, the Royal BM-17 I actually used as a fairly decent scout vehicle in Alaska after I got it. It went through certain trails a lot better than I could have possibly imagined. Let's see about crossing over there. Because that looks like something. Potentially. No. Anytime you have something that's really top-heavy, and you've got that really bouncy suspension, you are boned beyond belief. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... this? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute. Kind of. Kind of. Now I have an idea. Now I have an idea. I have an idea. It may not be the best of ideas, but it is an idea nonetheless. Yes, it is absolutely perilous right now. So let's restore the crane. So, we are going to send the Zix to the rescue. Exactly. Chin for the win. Alright, so... kind of take this merrily down. I have an idea of how we can do this. Mountain lion. Also, we're at the bottom. We're already stuck. This is just inexcusable. We're on a rescue mission. Rocks need not get in our way. I have a glorious and wonderful idea. Well, it's an idea. I don't know if it's glorious or wonderful. I just decided to slap those two adjectives on it. But yeah, the only reason that truck was able to make it as far as it did out was the fact that it clipped the chin. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't roll back further. Probably slow down. Because we've got those giant chunks of ice that could come up and attack us at any moment. Okay. Okay. Here. Over these rocks. Okay. Nope, we're good. All right, he's still sitting where he's supposed to be sitting. Okay. We're coming in like a wrecking ball right now. All right, so spin around. Got an idea. May not be the best of idea, but it is the only idea that I have right now. Okay. Gotta get a little bit more. Okay. Because this is the farthest... I think this is the only reason that we were actually able to do what we did. A little bit further forward. Okay. So, this is going to depend on us being able to move. We can't exactly drop... do you mind if I put that pic on the official SnowRunner Discord? You can go for it. The only thing I would imagine would be maybe change the title at the top. Just because it's the official SnowRunner Discord. That is my only thought. Why aren't we lifting anything up? Okay, so we have to go further back. Or can we do this? Oh! 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 I am a genius! I am a genius! I am a genius! Alright. Alright, restore crane. Change trucks. Alright. Alright, so... because we don't have the it's a magic mark. Oh man. Okay. So I can't believe that actually worked. I really can't believe that worked. So let's see. Let's back it down here. And now I just have to figure out how to get up there to deliver the cargo. Which... let's see. I don't know. Because I don't think I can get around there or there. Well, let's go investigate. Let's go investigate. Also, no crap. Alright. That's not helpful. That is not helpful at all. Oh, bother. Okay. Okay. Are you kidding me? Where are the trees? Crane? Save us now, Crane! Fraser Crane? No! It is just beyond our reach! Oh, you have to be kidding me. Absolutely have to be kidding me. Alright, let's do that. Ooh. Put some over certain bits and put in their memes channel. Nice. Nice, nice. Rain? Slight problem. But only ever so slightly problem. There we go. There we go. Come on now. Get him out of there. That's right. That's right. There we go. Oh, we're in business now. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think. Let's not fall through the ice again. Man, that was, Nope, nope. As long as we stay close to the, what would effectively be the, coastline here. We just gotta find a way up and in to drop off. I think that's gonna, all the way up and in. Yeah, let's see if that works. Oh crap. Crap, 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 crap! Well, at least we still have the crane. Although I don't know if it's going to be able to pick this thing up and put it in the back here. Alright. Oh, no, we're good. We're good, we're good. That was close. That was very close. I didn't think it was going to become this involved. But then again, when am I ever right? Okay. At cargo. Store crane. Not Fraser Crane. Kelsey Grammer as Fraser Crane. Alright, let's see if we can't just kind of go full send right through these woods and deliver this cargo. Huh. Maybe not. Because I can't see. Alright. Oh, there's rocks there. Okay. Attach winch. Right. No, attach winch. Back. Right there. Then let's go. I can't even find the damn... There we go. Alright. Grab that. Alright. So swing that around. Yeah, I know, right? It just, it's so awful because... Ooh. This one. We're stuck on something. No, we're kind of stuck on something. Okay, nope, this is what we want to do. Pivot, 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 pivot. Ooh, look at that. We made it. We made it. We made it. Cargo management. Unload. Oh, yeah. We're not going to drive back from this one. We're not going to drive back from this one. We are going to recover from this one. Because that was fairly involved. Whew. All right. So now all we have to do is get the consumables, but then our... So we want to get the Zix. You know, we'll recover the Zix real quick because we're probably going to use this again as well. Because this thing actually worked. That was surprising. So we have to get those up to there. When we say up there, this is going to be... This one's going to be interesting. We'll say that right now, because it's pretty much on the side of a cliff. So why don't we use... So in addition to the Azov, or no, excuse me, the Zix 605, for the sheer ability to load the cargo... I'm gonna need something. I want to do something smaller that's more off-road oriented. Kind of thinking. If it ever moves. Okay, there we go. Possibly our old friend, the Tega. We should have a Tega in here that doesn't have a crane on the back of it. Also, it sounds like it's raining outside, so there is that as well. And all this is one unit of cargo. So we have to be careful about, like, dumping this thing, too. A and K. Well, there's always a Freightliner, actually. That's not a bad idea. Paystar. You know what? T1s and 47s. No, we'll do the Tega. We'll do the Tega. Equip that with a sideboard bed. Alright. So. We'll park this bad boy right out here. $9:30. Yeah, I'm almost done. We're almost done because we're about 3.5 hours in. So back to garage. So I'm hoping that, well, I didn't think that this last leg was going to take as long as it did. Which, I mean, poor planning on my part, but you know, that's just how it rolls. Downhill, into a ditch, wheels up. Oh, it's all good. Nah, we're totally good. We're totally good. Alright. Change trucks back to the Tega. Connect the winch. And let's go. Now we just have to get this stuff back over there. So hopefully this goes a little bit quicker this time. Just in terms of getting stuff there. Because the Tega is pretty much a solid performer. Also, just check one more thing because we need to consider... Okay. We still have Vlad's suggestion or recommendation for the raid, which we can actually do tonight. So there is that. I don't know what that is. Or at least I'm not familiar with that. Uh-oh. Well, nothing good can come of this. And of course, here I am saying, oh, it's going to be, you know, we'll be quick. We'll make it over there quick. Try that again. Try the other side. Oh. I had never heard of that before. Oh, you did get the Mad Max game, Dumpy Stompy. That's awesome. That is fantastic. We will be playing more of that in the future at some point in time. We definitely will be playing more of that because it is such a great game. It is an underrated classic. And while it didn't light any sales figures on fire, it's still a fantastic game. And Dumpy Stompy, how are you doing today? I hope you're good. Let's go get this last piece of cargo. Let's deliver this last piece of cargo. Last of the V8 Interceptors. Paging Dr. Vlad. Dr. Vlad. Paging Dr. Vlad. I'm doing pretty good. It's Monday. We're having a pretty good Monday so far. Well, ever since not having to do the work thing. But outside of work, we're doing pretty good today. The last V8, which one was that? I can't say for certain that I did. Let's loop around, get up the other side, get across the bridge, get the cargo, deliver the cargo, And Bob's your uncle. I don't know why Bob's your uncle. He just apparently is. Guy in the Corvette race car. Not the guy who made the Corvette. Duntov. Zora Arcus Duntov, I think. Is that his name? And it's against the... I don't believe I have seen that. That does not sound familiar at all. The government is hunting... No, definitely haven't seen it. The Zik 605 is just basically like pushing me around. This is kind of funny. In here. 70s, 80s movie? Okay. That's probably definitely why. Ouch. Oh. Oops. Bounced the wrong way. That. There's a lot of light this thing throws out the front. Alright. So, cargo is basically almost in sight, just over that ridge. So we will park the... Ooh. A little bit of love bump. I just hope I don't have to go from any of those. I don't know if I can go there and then make it up this way, or if I'm basically just going to be... Maybe it's going to be from this way. That might be the better way. I've got chain tires. We're good there. We just don't have a crane in case the cargo falls out. And the Tega, unfortunately, hasn't been doing real good on this map through some of the heavier stuff. So, do that. Mark him. Back to the Zix. Advance the timeline. So we can see. And then eventually I'll go collect that trailer that's down there. Also, eventually I should bring the boar back, the trailer that has it. Because that's a $14,000 investment. Rain. Don't tell me we gotta go. There we go. Perfect. It's like fishing. Yeah, I didn't realize how expensive that rear log section actually was. $14,000. It is ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. Filmed in 1981? Yeah, definitely haven't seen it. No, and now that I realize that, even though money is not an object, I'm just a cheap human being, and I would rather go get my deposit back on all of those. Also, let us get off this rock. I didn't expect to be doing like a 3-point turn right there. That was completely inadvertent. Rain mode. Put the cargo back in there. Okay. Remind me as a kid, washing dishes to find or walking ditches to find pop bottles to return for candy money. We don't have any trailers to delete. We want to change trucks to the Tega, pack the cargo, turn the lights on. Okay. Now let's see about delivering this cargo. So we want to go all the way to here and then up here. So let's see if we can't make that happen. Potentially. Kind of. Or at least try it. I like the Tega being one of the nicer trucks with differential lock and all-wheel drive, always on when you first got it. The Tega was one of the first trucks to really trivialize a lot of content just because of how good it was. Okay. 4 bottles get you a handful of candy. There you go. All hail the Tega King, yes. And I've got the correct paint scheme on there. Tega. Just get this done. Make it happen. I like the paint scheme. I like this truck. It's just... the Tega, unfortunately for me, was one of those vehicles that always felt too good on a lot of the content. So I stopped using the Tega for a lot of the stuff, just because of how good it was. Alright, so let us assess the situation right here. I just also don't like these forced camera perspectives. Like when the camera can't actually go into a particular... like when the camera can't get... yeah. Oh yeah, penny candy, absolutely. They had it at the local 5 and dime. Which the local 5 and dime does not exist anymore. Although the place that took it over, I think, said that they would in fact continue to sell penny candy. Where do we want to try to go up here? I don't know. Yeah, that's so annoying. Like, next to the power pylons on Alaska. Yes. Yeah. See if we can't make this up. And already we're stuck. That was quite quick. Let's just get over this rock. And it wasn't even a very big one. Alright, so I see a straight shot through on that side. Okay. I can't... anything. Alright. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Don't slip. Don't roll. Okay. I don't even know how else we would have climbed that. There we go. 6,900, that's it. For hard-to-reach places. You saved me, my friend. You have my thanks, and here is a little something to make it worth your while. I mean, I guess the experience points at that point in time would have been something, but... what is it getting stuck on there? want to see something cool here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's walk the razor's edge right here. There we go. Tega King all the way, my friend. So that's what we got, guys. That is what we got. So, we delivered stuff today. We had some issues delivering stuff today. But, we made some stuff happen. We made some stuff happen. So, Vlad had the suggestion last time that we are going to follow through with this time because we weren't able to do so last time. Betraying Rico, let me see. I want to say very close. It's either here. You've got the big mountains that are on the edges of the map, but there's nothing up there, and they're kind of difficult to get to. And probably, maybe this could potentially be a little bit higher. Or maybe even this one, at the apex. Because there's this one over here. That one might be only slightly higher than that. So... But, yeah. Betraying Rico, what's good, man? I hope you're well. Hope everything is fantastic with you. Alright, what are we doing here? There we go. Alright, what just happened? There we are. There we are, there we are. Alright. Okay, let's get through this. Alright, so. Just starting the Tuesday. We are, we're about almost 10 o'clock into our Monday night. So a couple more hours, Monday is going to be over with, which will be nice. I'll be okay with that. But for now, we're going to raid Mookie Mouse. And they're playing Phasmophobia. So let's go do some raiding, because this was the suggestion that Vlad had for us last time. So we're going to do that, because there was somebody else that we wanted to raid. We will do that. So, why not join me, all you wonderful, delicious party people, and we will go do a thing. Yes, Relic, he has arrived. Rico is here. Actually, Mud is even on playing Need for Speed Underground. Maybe we'll raid him some other time. But for now, it's going to be Mookie Mouse. Start the raid. Kick this off. We'll go and make this happen. We're going to do that. We're going to have a grand old time. And guys, thank you very much. Fubar, thank you. Everyone who followed, everyone who continued their sub. You guys are all great. We had a great Monday today. We did some stuff, and it was fun. If I am back tomorrow, I will throw up a message on the Discord. Usually we don't do Tuesdays, but you know what? Who knows? Maybe something will be different. Until then, guys, thank you very much. Storm of Iron, SnowRunner, I am out.